Hi, welcome to Tijani Trends. So this is a continuation of lesson 2, but this is lesson 2, unit 2. I'll be showing you how to um, tack evenly and unevenly. So from the term, it's very clear. All we need is a piece of fabric, any fabric will do. And if you don't have access to a fabric, you can use a piece of paper to practice before you get your fabric. And this is a threaded needle. If you don't know how to thread your needle, I made a video on that. You can go online. It's in lesson 2 unit 1, and not how to thread your needle and also make a knot at the end. So let's quickly dive into today's topic. Okay, let's use this fabric. I'm using the same color, but any color of thread will do since it's just for practical purposes. So the difference between an even and uneven stitches, I will quickly explain that. um the ironing it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to be using this fabric for something else. So, but for the sole aim of the practical, your tape rule for something to be called even means it has to be, the tacking has to be the same. So if you are working with 1 inches, the tacking comes in here, and then the distance another will be approximately another, the next one will be here, another point will be here, another point will be here, another point will be here. But for uneven stitches, that means there will be a bigger one and then a smaller stitch in between. It is not even. It is not even. So let's quickly begin. This is our right side of the fabric and this is the wrong side of the fabric. So you can choose. So from the wrong side of the fabric, that is where your needle will pass through so that the end of the knot will not be visible. And as a learner, you can decide to um, mark this out. This is your starting point. Mark this out so that you can mark this out with a chalk, so you can have an idea on how an even tacking looks like. I'm marking it out again for you guys to see because I'll be using the same color of chalk for visibility. This is how the tacking will look like. So you can see you see from here where the thread, is at the back. You put the needle, if you're understanding how I'm threading this, and then the next, put this in, and then the next one, put this in, and then the next, and then the next. Comes out. Then we are doing this to close the edges. So this is even tacking, even tacking. So if you look at the back, this is what an even tacking means. They are proportionate in their weight. the same. You can see the knots. It's showing here. So this is how it's going to look. So that is even tacking. Then you don't leave this. You can tie the knots like this. Or you can decide to the different ways of tying a knot to end your stitch. This is another method. This is once you can decide to put it in again. That means you're trying to say you're tying it twice. You want to be tied twice. So this is the method 2, and the method 3 is what I'll be showing you now. Method 3, you cut the thread not from the tip, you leave a little thread upward, then you open it, and then you tie. You keep tying until you are satisfied, and when you are done, you can cut it out, or another 4, which is similar to 1. You can bring it here, bring it in, and then outward. Then you hold it down. When that is done, take your scissors, and then you trim off. So this is it, and I see you have the same. Let's quickly go into this is even stitches. What we're about to do now is the uneven stitches. I want my knots to be facing downward. Okay. They are not of the same length. They are not even. The stitches are not even. Okay, for those that can't see it because it's of the same color, we are going to be marking it with a chalk, and for better understanding, I'm making up the tape rule. So let's assume from this chalk to the beginning of the stitches is 0.5. For it to be uneven, we increase 1, and then we make the other one smaller. Okay, this is where I started from. Okay, let's see how the end product is going to be. So I stopped, and the thread is not facing me, so its face is beneath. So, and there, my next chalk is here. I bring the needle out, and then the next chalk is here. I put it in the needle, and I bring it out backwardly. I bring in the needle. I put the needle out again. The next chalk is here. Bring in the needle. So this is the difference between this is uneven and this is even. Let's tie the knots of this. We have come to the end of our tutorial class on how to tack. on how to tag. So this is the uneven and this is the even. This is their differences. Thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in our next tutorial class.